stock the shelves, run the register, manage the shift, all by my fucking self.
Just don't get yourself killed.
Without people having to use self-checkout. And people want to be assholes. Well, you get paid to do that. That's her job. Let her ring you up. Bitch, I barely get paid enough to show up. Barely get paid enough for that.
Only that were true of everybody.
Today's my last day. Showed up to this fucking ass job, right? Tell me why I'm the only one that showed up today. The only one. I'm not supposed to be here by myself. I'm the only person who showed up to work today, so guess what?
Consumables.
If my cashier is not here in the next 10 minutes, I'm closing down this store. I'm not running this store by myself. I'm not doing that shit. Not again. I had to do this shit one time before and cussed out almost every customer who came through here because they were not understanding. I'm the only one in here. I can't stock the shelves, run the register, manage the shift all by my fucking self. Without people having to use self-checkout. And people want to be assholes. Well, you get paid to do that. That's her job. Let her ring you up. Bitch, I barely get paid enough to show up. Barely get paid enough for that. Today's my last day. I showed up to this fucking... Never send a man photos. Okay? They collect photos. Those are photo collectors. And they don't...
In the words of my good sister Ned, I don't be trusting these tricks like trickies. Instead of a pic of somebody else's titties. They want for nothing.
Never send a man photos. Okay? They collect photos. Those are photo collectors. And they don't...
In the words of my good sister Ned, I don't be trusting these tricks like trickies. Instead of a pic of somebody.
So I'm about to make a video on my theory for what the Flash is going to do with Wally West in this upcoming episode, since we know that he's coming back. But I was about to, and I was thinking about it, bro. We need to give this man some props and let him be at peace, because the way this show has put this man through the ringer. First off, this man was conceived by his mother and Joe on the last night that she spent with him before she abandoned their family. Not to mention that she was a drug addict and raised him in terrible conditions with very little money. And then the one woman that he could actually trust in his entire lifetime dies. And then as soon as it seems like, oh, he reconnected with his family, his life is going in the right direction, he starts being tortured by a speed god. And then after said speed god gave him his powers, he's then tortured even more to unknowingly give the speed god the one thing that he needs to prevent himself from ever being trapped, while in the same process trapping himself in a never-ending time loop of having to watch his mother die over and over. Then when he gets out of said time loop, in the original timeline where Iris dies, Wally apparently goes to fight Savitar another night and is traumatized so heavily that the man is hospitalized and is in a wheelchair for life. Mind you, he is a speedster with super healing, and this man is put in a wheelchair for the rest of his lifetime, where he can't even talk because of what Savitar did to him. Which is extremely dark, considering that Savitar is Barry. The more you think about that, that's your own. What could Barry possibly have done? And then, you know what, that's all cast aside. The timeline is erased. His sister stays alive while his life is moving in a good direction. All of a sudden, boom, his girl dumps him. Mind you, in a time period where he's now part of a team where he actually feels like he's a valuable member, and his life honestly feels like it's in a great place, it's when his girl decides to leave him. And as far as we know to this day, he's still not over Jesse. And now he's getting tortured by blood work. And according to the showrunner, he'll have a very important storyline in this episode. Like, yo, give him a break. No wonder bro retreated to, Japan to meditate or whatever he did, bro. Like, he needed that. So I'm about to make a video on my theory for what the fuck.
By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down of the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down, so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Ikimi Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like more Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Hate it or love it, they didn't grow weaker. Their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down of the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like more Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Hate it or love it, they didn't grow weaker. Their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down of the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like more Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Hate it or love it, they didn't grow weaker. Their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down of the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like more Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Hate it or love it, they didn't grow weaker. Their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down of the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like more Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Hate it or love it, they didn't grow weaker. Their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battles need to be larger, but the fights need to be scaled down so fights don't feel lacking whenever the children fight, so power has to be expressed differently now. This is why Mikio Hikimoto, the illustrator for the Boruto manga, said that he draws fights heavy on taijutsu and references Dragon Ball to make fights feel like 4 Part 1 Naruto. It's basically containment and control at work here. It's the same logic of how Goku, a universal threat, can shoot a ki blast and not blow up the planet. It's a testament to his skill. It's the same thing when it comes to Naruto and Sasuke. Even though they didn't grow weaker, their power is just being expressed differently now because Kishimoto requested it. By now, we've all heard the misconception that Naruto and Sasuke are weaker in Boruto because they aren't using giant flashy jutsu. However, did you know not only is this false, but the scaling down the fights was actually suggested by Kishimoto himself? In December 2016, in a sit-down for Weekly Shonen Jump and Jump Festa, Kishimoto stated that due to how strong Naruto and Sasuke have gotten, the battle...
Right side, the way is clear.
True. Shall we?
Get the Venom Speeds for only $7. Only until midnight. It is wireless, has noise-canceling capabilities, and can last for hours. Get it for $7 only until midnight.
Oh, yeah. No, this is just a regular library.
Wouldn't be surprising for the home of the Contra of Wisdom.
Shame we don't see eye to eye.
Like, I post what I want to post. I'm not pushing Biden's agenda, as Fox News would like to call it. I'm talking about my opinion. I really want to believe you, Harry, but...
You don't have any likes either. And just because I pointed something out doesn't mean I get validation from it, you dumb fuck. How about you get your follower game up before you decide to come for somebody you do not want to smoke either? Have a good day, Goofy. You don't have any likes either. And just because I pointed something out doesn't mean I get validation from it, you dumb fuck. How about you get your follower game up before you decide to come for somebody you do not want to smoke either? Have a good day, Goofy. You don't have any likes either. And just because I pointed something out doesn't mean I get validation from it, you dumb fuck. How about you get your follower game up before you decide to come for somebody you do not want to smoke either? Have a good day.
You seem like she's sleepy.
I'm a strong black woman.
The Black Council would...
Ben, let me tell you...
I'm a strong black woman.
The Black Council would like to make the following trades for this little princess. Candace Owens, Kanye West.
You, the white delegation, respectfully decline your initial trade offer on the grounds that it seems a little lopsided. We are willing to consider a trade agreement where you keep all the people that you named, but you agree to invite us to one cookout a year.
We, the black delegation, have this counter proposal. 3 cookouts a year. You get Chris Rock. You have to take Kanye.
I'm a lawyer with mediation experience, and so I think that we're very, very close. We want 4 cookouts a year. That's 1 a quarter. 3 recipes. Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington.
We should just start over. First of all, cookouts, recipes, that ship has sailed.
I'm getting a feel for this.
You certainly seem to be, yes.
But you have to take Kanye. He's yours now at this point anyway, okay? Common law. Here's the deal. We can give you Morgan, but you asked for Denzel Washington. And herein lies the problem. I mean, Denzel Washington is a national monument, which implicates land. We would like this small area of land as indicated here, but I do not represent the Native American contingencies, so it could be that they would have additional input, but I think based on the meeting that we had this last Friday, that we're probably at a place where this is on par. You notice that I did not speak on
Magic
behalf
isn't the
of
answer to
Hawaii
everything,
or
huh?
Puerto Rico. If they want to be an independent state, that's great. If they want to be an independent country, they're fine too. Rest assured, you won't be there. And you get the majority of the United States. Look at all this farmland. Look at that. Okay, you love farm, right? And you get Alaska. Okay, that's a steal. Now, I understand. That you may have concerns, and you may think that the cost is too high. To remind you that what is that Joan said? Today's price. It's 1 time
ones? Kanye West?
Either way, delegation respectfully.
Another lamp, and it's a big one.
I don't know. Whatever illusion it's generating affects the entire class.
Well, that explains the bouncing.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Thank you, Sila.
Correct. We should find her before she regains her composure.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hello? I'm here. I'm done playing games. Face me.
Here it is.
Hello? She's dead?
Oh. Which means we don't have to fight her. Lucky us.
What kind of sick joke is this?
Perhaps the strain of maintaining all those illusions wore her out.
Let's go. You know the drill. Hey. What are you doing? Cinta's waiting. Can you just quit messing around and do the thing, Cuff?
Sorry, Frey. But this is where we part ways.
I think I get it now. That's what the Tauntauns were talking about.
Oh, I want you to say it. Please say it.
They weren't talking about me at all.
Say it. Say it.
It's you. You're the demon. Destiny?
Revenge. Payback for an unforgivable crime. Do you really think Reddy can just roll away and die after what the Tauntauns did to them? And the last and loudest laugh. The end game. The end of the Tauntauns. The end of Athia. The end of you. Now, would be so good as to die so I can get on with the havoc wreaking, what have you. 21 years, fine schedule.
Shit! My powers! They're gone!
Your powers! They will never use. Without me, you are nothing.
Shit! Shit!
Why me? Ungrateful son. A few days of noble deeds make you a hero. Or did you think we were actually becoming best buds? That you trust issues more nauseatingly consuming.
Shut the fuck up!
Well, this is fun, but I think it's time I do what you couldn't. Finally, put you out of your misery.
I've got to get out of here!
Run, responsibility, run.
Cinta? What the hell? Where am I?
This is Fagana, the Wells Cave, the resting place for the knowledge and history of Athia and the souls of Tempest long since gone. It's time you learned to read. After all, that is why Cinta brought you here.
Truth. What truth?
Long ago, we Athians went to war with the Redig, inhabitants of a land not so far from Rome. The war was won, but it was a hollow victory.
Guess she means the whole purge of the Redig thing. And Cuff has something to do with that.
Scars are both deep and many. Resources began to dwindle. Though I tried to navigate laws to limit the damage, I could not stand them without.
So, Athia won the war, but was still screwed.
Each of us believed the problem should be solved differently. Though we knew one another and knew ourselves, the rift grew between us. I searched desperately for a way to bridge the growing gap.
They couldn't get along even after all of that. Kinda sucks.
Why? What for? Like, oh my God. It's like every time I'm on a game, you call me, like, you like, oh, I need to do this now. I need help.
We were so distracted by our religion, we were blind to the stank of
They sent an unspeakable evil, a creature of untold power, actively towards us.
Sisters, great effort. We can change this battle soon enough. Demon lived on inside each of us, taunting us, driving us mad. Desperate to diffuse its strength, we resolved to distance ourselves from it. Our sanity lost. We were no longer our people's protectors. Instead, we were a threat.
It's my fault he's free. What have I done?
All will be well. Do you remember those words? All will be well. You were able to stop us before Athia was completely destroyed.
Nothing to lament. We are so grateful for all that you have done.
The demon poisoned our minds, and the land Cisurus will not rest until all Athia is released. And now it returns with a new target, Sipar, the last bastion of Athia's humanity and hope.
It falls to you to protect our people. No other remains who can answer the call.
I can't. I'm sorry, but I don't have any powers. They were his all along. I actually believed I was a hero for a second there. You know, that I could finally fight back. But no. Once again, I try to do the right thing, and the rug gets pulled right from under me. I thought maybe things could be different here. But look at me. I'm nothing. I'm not the last hope. I'm nobody.
You are blind to the power you carry within.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come, child. There is still more to learn.
Perhaps, having learned it, you will recognize your worth.
Even in my darkest hour, Alfred, you were always in my heart. 21 long years. It is time you learn the truth of the fall of Athia. The truth of your birth. The truth of your power. And of the choice that awaits you.
Huh, is this Janoon Castle? Or am I still in Spargana?
Well, garbage.
What the hell?
It is true. I am a child.
That's wonderful news.
I knew you would share my excitement. Unfortunately, there are many who perceive this blessing as a failure on their part.
The child is always possessed fantasy. Children of the hope that binds one hearts together. My body is born with children.
I have decided on you. Alfred, it means hope. And the direction she will be, the guiding light of all Athia. A hope to things which might bring outward together.
Make your child herald of
She was happy. She wanted. Is this what really happened? Right, show me the way. magic's gone.
And yet the moment awaits thanks to the power of the Tirana. Can the father of your child truly be to such a place?
It was remarkable, Muriel, and quite unlike Upton. Dazzling lights every time, and so many people. Such chaos and such beauty. That, my dear Warden, is a conviction. My tiny hands have only strengthened my conviction. Upton must embrace the new. We must evolve. Only then can we grow stronger. This age of head-to-head warfare must be put behind us once and for all. I have seen what can be achieved in such a world. And my child shall learn the art. She shall be our.
So Cinta got to New York the same way I got to Athena and met my dad there. Who the hell was he? Damn it, nothing.
Can you hear it? Your father introduced me to this song, and I learned it, so I might sing it to you one day. So many beautiful sights and sounds await you when you enter this world. And one day, you shall know, Father. A hero in every sense of the word. I'm sorry, Al. You deserve to know about your daughter. Aldel, precious Alfred. I can hardly wait for you to meet her.
Al. My dad's name was Al. Wait, she didn't name me after him.
Yeah.
What's this? It's like a balloon inside.
Alfred, my beloved, my hope. There is great power in you. All you need to do is look within you.
Within me? But how
had never been so happy as when I carried you within me. So full of hope. Would that those days could have lasted forever.
This is Soria, right? What's Cinta gonna show me next?
Super speed.
Alright, let's take this further.
I told you, man.
Got one for ya.
The demon the first hunter brought to you. But how? How did it escape its bonds? All we can be certain of is that it will unleash other carnage. You must imprison it once more without delay. I fear a long bloody battle lies ahead. Your child may escape and struggle unharmed. I will stop nothing to protect my child. Nor will I come to take my people. Allow me to speak not as a child, but as one individual to another. I am happy for you. Truly, I am so pleased. Thomas, fear not, Thomas. I will not throw my life away without good reason. I have a choice.
Look at this, give me a little cupcake.
She really cared about me.
Just give me a cupcake, nigga.
I feel sorest when they wasted this place too.
Whatever may befall this place, the power of your lanterns will ensure that the children can continue their studies. We may flee, but wherever we go, I know you will not allow the flame of Earth's future to be extinguished.
I am afraid lessons are cancelled for now. You must do as your teachers instruct and prepare to evacuate.
I love you.
You can count on it. After all, the future of Appia is in your hands. It is you who will keep our hopes alive.
Guess all of us have our own ideas about how to protect Appia. The Tonsils were good people. They should have been doing that. What am I seeing?
The moment we saved the demon. We hoped that by dividing the demon's malice among the four of us, he might be contained. Alas, it was not to be. Alpha, you are the daughter of Atalanta. You have the power of Atalanta. You need only unlock it.